Hello trader. In this analysis, going to look at two significant instruments in this upcoming session potentially give us trading opportunity. Dollar CAD and XAU USD. As you can see in couple of hours, CAD CPI coming. So this instrument showing also significant movement currently, along with XAUUSD already pushing back to the upside, potentially to break the daily resistance or drop back down. Both of these instruments may give us entry opportunity, starting with first of all XAUUSD, and then we will be looking at dollar CAD. Looking at gold, starting with the monthly chart to see again overall direction in this market. So looking at monthly, we can see that this month was a pullback in this instrument. This is a long-term bull market that you can see after this inverted head and shoulder. There was a breakout pullback, and we have discussed in quite a few of our analysis. Currently, on the fifth month of this impulse, the market is in a potential pullback, and we see that this current monthly candle in the first quarter of the month, and we have seen that initial drop, and currently the price in the third week of this month, the price potentially pushing up for a pullback in this monthly candlestick pattern. And let's see from the weekly what kind of price action it is showing up at the moment. Previous weekly we saw a breakdown here in this long-term uptrend. We have seen that weekly impulse followed by this sideways movement. Now previous weekly candle was gap open with a big red candle with a long wick at the bottom in this instrument from the weekly, and currently the price from this support level, we saw that there was a push back to the upside, and with this weekly open here, we saw there was a gap open on the MT4. Now here we can see this is a weekless candle, and as soon as the market opened, as there was a long liquidity grab here, we have seen that it's a strong push back towards the upside on XAU USD. Now as this market is pushing back to the upside, we may see that the market potentially to go up further. What I think that, as this is a liquidity zone, and even we could see a little further pushback up before potentially dropping down or trying to go back here. As we can see, there is a weekless candle. The market didn't take any liquidity from this zone. So let's look at now daily chart to see what kind of price action we may see. Now we see today's price so far, once the market open, tested this daily low, and we can see a pattern here. What we can see, the market from the daily creating series of higher low, which is very important point to look at, and at the same time we see the series of lower high. So the market has formed a potentially previous day also an inside bar, which is a sign of a short-term sideways movement, and as a result today we saw the market from this support level primary had a bounce on the daily, and that bounce may lead this price potentially back here to fill that daily long week. And daily long week fill is an important, as we might see the market ultimately going back up to daily 20 EMS. So that could be the potential zone that we can look for potential entry, either to go back up to fill that daily zone or coming back again to fill that daily today's candlestick pattern here. So looking at that 4-hour chart here, we can see the market in this zone here creating series of higher low, and as if you guys look at it, you can see there was a drop here, and from this support the market has made its move back to the upside, and this is the 4-hour bullish engulfer so far, closing in 1 hour 10 minutes. We see currently the market has broken this local trend line, which is a sign the price may try to go back to this daily 20 EMA zone. So looking at the 1 hour and the lower time frame for potential entry from the 15 minutes, we can see an initiation open uptrending market structure here. After this consolidation, a breakout pullback, and the market currently creating series of higher high and higher low. Therefore any pullback or strong liquidity grab in that area can give us potential bullish trading opportunity. As soon as we will find suitable entry in this market, we will be looking for going long with a high probability trade setup. Now let's look at dollar CAD to see what kind of opportunity as we CPI coming on dollar CAD. We may see that with the CAD's volatility, this instrument to move, as we saw that there was a sideway movement. This is the daily chart. Quite a few days the market moved in a sideway with a series of lower high formation. Now looking at monthly to see how the price is evolving here, we can see that after this 3 months of drop, this month once the market opened from this support, initial bounce back to this upside. Currently it's slowly pushing down for a pullback here, and with that pullback expecting for this price potentially come back here to this support level. Now looking at the weekly chart here on on dollar CAD, we can see that from the weekly, this is the weekly big drop here, and we can see a couple of weeks of pullback. Currently the market from this level here, currently the price is pushing back down, and we may see that with the drop the market potentially to come back here to create a new lower low as a strong impulse pullback, and we can expect another attempt from the sellers either to create a new lower low or equal low here. Now looking at daily chart here on dollar CAD, we can see the market is forming series of lower high here, and with that series of lower high formation, after this big drop there was a bearish channel, and we saw that break of this channel to the upside, and after that the price couldn't create a new higher high, so we might see again potential drop back to that order block on the lower time frame on dollar CAD, which is an important previous resistance line here, which is turning support here. And as the news coming on CPI on CAD, we could see that break of this local support coming back here to this order block, and we can expect a potential move on dollar CAD to almost 100 pip on the lower time frame. We will be waiting for a price action confirmation for this potential move on dollar CAD. As soon as we will find suitable entry in this instrument for this potential drop, we will be looking for going short with a high probability trade setup. Traders, if you enjoy this education and analysis, make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Thank you, and I'll see you soon in my next analysis. Also join the Telegram link below this video for more updated education, and also joining us in the premium group where you can learn and grow as a trader with me. Thank you, and I'll see you soon in my next analysis.